down. And on this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I was able to catch this eurgbp trade using just 4 confluences, and the confluence that I used was the number one, the trend. I had to identify the trend overall on the eurgbp, and if you've been trading eurgbp recently, eurgbp has been bearish, and mark out my point of interest, the proper point of interest. And how do you validate a proper point of interest? The point of interest needs to have liquidity. There needs to be a liquidity before the point of interest, and after the point of interest, I use the lower time frame confirmation. So this is just let me break it down. So this is the trend, which is bearish, and we had this point of interest on the 1 hour time frame that I marked out, and my liquidity after we have this point of interest, we broke structure here. After breaking structure here, then all this becomes our liquidity. All this pullback becomes our liquidity, or structural liquidity, or inducement, whatever you can call it. So this area has become a very high area, and this setup has become a very A+ setup. So what was I looking for? The lower time frame. Let me remove this quickly so you can see what I look for. So I dropped down to the lower time frame, which I like to take my trade from. And the lower time frame, this is how the lower time frame looks. So on the lower time frame, we have something like this from this area. So on the lower time frame, this is what the lower time frame looks like. This is our point of interest, and once we tap the point of interest, I was looking for the lower time frame confirmation, and I had 2 confirmation here. I had weak rejection. I could have entered off of the third candle after rejection, but the confirmation that I used was this bearish engulfing candle around here. So after we engulf this candle, it retraced back on top of this candle. That was where I put my sell limit at, and my stop was above this point of interest, and I target this low, catching a good 1:4 ratio. So that was the trade down of the trade, and it was an A+ setup. So if you want to be able to do stuff like this with me, send me a DM or follow my socials. You can see it on the screen, and yeah, we could do this together. So see you.